Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Osinga and I am a registered dietitian that focuses a lot on meal prepping and plant-based eating. For today's meal prep, I'm going to be focusing on my favorite comfort foods. I'm in Ontario right now, and if you're in Ontario as well, you know that the numbers of COVID infections just keep increasing. And it just seems like, how can we ever get a handle on this? So I've been feeling a little bit down this weekend and even just this past little bit because of that. So I thought I would sort of, showcase my favorite foods I like to turn towards. And I just need that extra bit of comfort that food can provide us. So this week I'm making my favorite roasted red pepper and gnocchi soup. It's super, super delicious. I'm also making a cauliflower mac and cheese that actually uses a ton of veggies in it. And I'm also making these breakfast cookies that are a carrot cake breakfast cookies that are higher in protein because I made them with chickpea flour and hemp seeds. So grab the recipes on my website, nicoleosinga.com.
All right, and let's start with the first recipe, which is the roasted red pepper soup. So basically I have the red peppers, onion, garlic, and white beans on a cast iron pan, and I'm adding the spices, which are the nutritional yeast, along with some rosemary and adding some red pepper flakes as well. So that's all going to go into the oven at 400 Fahrenheit, and then we're going to roast it in the oven for about 35 minutes or so. In the meantime, I'm also roasting my gnocchi as well in the oven, but that's only going in for about 20 minutes. So when that's done roasting, I'm going to be adding the veggie and white bean contents into my food processor. And this is where I'm going to also add in some of the veggie broth and the plant-based milk. I used almond milk, but you could actually probably use a coconut milk and it would be really nice and creamy, but I guess it's just whatever your preference is and whatever you have on hand. And then once you're done blending that up, you're just pouring them in individual bowls, adding the gnocchi in, and I also topped it with a little bit more spices. I just added an Italian blend. Enjoy! Next, I'm going to be making my breakfast cookies. So these are carrot cake breakfast cookies. They could be part of a breakfast or part of a snack, whatever you like. So I'm just mixing up the dry ingredients, which include the chickpea flour, the flaxseed, cinnamon, baking powder, and some brown sugar. They're higher in protein due to the chickpea flour and the flaxseed. And then I'm going to be adding in my wet ingredients, which includes applesauce and the vanilla extract. And so I'm just mixing that up here, and then I'm going to add in about 2 cups of shredded carrots along with some raisins as well. So we just want sort of a nice and evenly distributed mix right here. And then we're going to be portioning them into greased muffin tins. I used about 1/4 cup to portion out the ingredients in the muffin tins. And then we're going to be baking this in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes or so. And there you go. That's the end result. They look fantastic. And remember to grab the full recipe on my website, nicoleosinga.com. All right, and the last recipe is the cauliflower mac and cheese. So what we're starting with is we're going to be boiling the cauliflower and the carrots for about 10 to 15 minutes or so, just until the veggies are softened. And then once they're soft, we're going to be adding them into the food processor, blending that up. And then we're going to be adding the other ingredients slowly. So they include nutritional yeast, extra virgin olive oil, water, lemon juice, garlic powder, and onion powder. So we're just going to watch me blend that all up into a nice cheesy sauce there. It's amazing how many veggies got packed in here and only the sauce. And trust me, it actually did taste fantastic. I hope you try it for your own. And then we're just going to be adding that sauce to the pasta, and I use a chickpea pasta here just to increase that protein. And then this step is optional, but I'm adding a little bit of the vegan shredded cheese, and then a bit of breadcrumbs, and then a bit of Italian blend spices on top, and then we're baking that into the oven at 400 Fahrenheit for about 15 to 20 minutes until the cheese is melted.
All right, thank you so much everyone for tuning in and watching my comfort food meal prep. Definitely go on over to my website, nicolesingh.com, to grab the full recipes. And if you like this content, give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe. All right, thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day.